Hello everyone, and welcome to a different video. You might notice that I can't zoom in this video. I'm trying to, clicking that C key, but I can't zoom in. It's because this is in one of the newest the newest snapshot, 20W05A in my Redstone testing world, because I figured out about all of the new LUSH caves, items that have been added, and my god, do they look good. I'm just going to grab some of them out of my inventory. The main thing I was looking forward to in the cave update was the LUSH caves biome, and my god, they delivered. There are so many things that are just amazing that I just love the design of. Like, I'm just gonna look how. Oh wait, no, this needs to be clay. I forgot about that. Because it needs to be in water, and apparently clay is water. I guess that makes sense. But these moss blocks, I just love the texture on. So I want to design a farm for it, and I know that I haven't done a redstone video in a long time. I know that, but I want to make a moss farm. I saw the snapshot today, and I was like, I want to farm these. I want to farm these. Oh, apparently that doesn't need to be supported. Okay then. But yeah, just how the moss farm, how moss is renewable is that you need to have a stone patch and then bone meal moss near the stone patch, or a dirt patch or a sand patch. That's how it works. So what I'm thinking I do is that I have a stone patch, right? So if I have so I have a cobblestone generator, right? And it's generating cobblestone. And then what happens after the cobblestone is generated? We get a hang on, just give me a second. Get a moss block and some bone meal. Oops, I accidentally closed my window capture, alright? And then you do this, right? And it bone meals across onto the surrounding blocks, see? And that means we can renewably get the moss, and also the moss, what are these things called? Moss carpets, and also the azalea trees, because that's also part of it. So if I bone meal this, we should get an azalea tree. There we are, that's an azalea tree. All of these things are renewable because of that design, and I want to create a farm that does that, and then once it bone meals it, we then get some sort of piston feed tape or something that just pushes this across, right, like this. Hang on, give me a second, like this. Hang on, I think this needs to be a normal piston. Yeah, and we just go, oh my gosh, I'm really bad at placing blocks today. And then what happens after that is we just push the blocks forward, and you see how they just break from that. So that means we just push the blocks after they get broken, after they get generated, and then we just put them into a hopper system, and then they also get bone meal from it, because if we have an item sorter with the seed, are seeds compostable? This is the first time I'm seeing these things. Are seeds compostable? I've never tried it before, but yes they are. So that means we could automatically get some bone meal back from it. I don't think we can make it renewable for bone meal if I want to get all of the other drops. But yeah, I guess let's just start designing the farm now. So I just started to build the Ilmango designed cobblestone generator or whatever. But firstly, I want to test two things. First thing I want to test is moss blast proof. So I'm going to go like this, and I also need a flint and steel, and I'm going to go probably up a bit higher, and then go moss, TNT, and let's see, does this drop the item? It does drop the item. Okay, what if I do this with an azalea? Does this drop the item? Oh wait, this has to be on a... Okay, does this... Because I will use a Tnt Duplicator if that's the case, because using a piston system would be very expensive. It does drop the item. And what is the other thing you get from this? The moss carpet. I think that's all the things you get. I'll have to do a test in a second. I just want to see if these are blast proof. I mean, not blast proof, if they get destroyed by TNT. The answer is no, none of them get destroyed by TNT. So we'll use a TNT duplicator here. Or maybe, no, we'll see where the design progresses, because 7x12 piston grid isn't too much. and that'll make it easier to collect. Yeah, I think we'll do the piston grid option. Either way will work though. I'll probably make 2 designs here. So, as Ilmango said in his tutorial, which I'll link below, so what we're building is just building this Tnt Duplicator, which is pretty simple. It's just 7 pistons and then like a water containment area underneath like this. And then we have 2 water at the side, the lava goes on top just like that, where the pistons are, and the pistons are facing this way so they can push it out onto here. Then we have redstone lines on top of a transparent block, and then that goes up to these 11 repeaters, all set to 4 ticks except for the last one, and then we're going to put a redstone clock here so that it can automatically push the stone out after it's been generated. After doing the first test, I realized we only need the top layer because it's only going to affect the top layer with the bone mealing, and that is a problem, the fact that it's generated cobblestone. So let's get that fixed. I think this design is having some issues in 1.17 snapshots, or anything past when it was intended. So I guess I'll have to design my own cobblestone generator. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's see. Well, that's a failed attempt, and there's a wandering trader, so I wouldn't say this is a success right now. But the mechanics for making a TNT, not TNT duplicator, a stone generator is that lava has to flow onto water. So what that means is that you have to have, don't know why I'm making this so large, you have to have lava flow onto water, like this, see? If you want to actually get stone from it. So, let's see, maybe we can fix this one. Maybe we can. I don't know. This is all about how will the water, when will the water get under the lava and when will the lava be able to flow? Maybe we could have it with a dropper system, a dispenser. Maybe not, I don't know, let's see. Okay, the problem here is that you see how it's slowly degrading into not actually generating anything, as you can see here. This cobblestone should not be generating, because I think it might be 1 block too large, so let's make it 1 block. It seems like it's working better now. Oh no. What has happened? That one's reached its push limit. I actually think this design is perfect. So what I've done is made a little modification. Just put a block above the water source. So let's see if this is actually properly working just by clearing out all of this. I wish I had a better way of doing this. Maybe if I just do that and just blow it up, or some of it up. That should fix it, maybe? Let's just reset. So, I've reset the system, and now if I pause this timer and add the lava back on top, it should regenerate stone, which it looks like it is doing. I'll just make this stone so it gives us a better picture of what it actually is doing, and removing these unnecessary blocks. And now, if I add this redstone dust back in, let's hope that it fully generates stone to the push limit. Alright, it's stone, it's stone, it's stone. You can see it's generating perfectly fine. Oh no, what happened there? What is happening here? It just slowly degrades over time. I wonder why that happens. Why do these reach the push limit first? Why does this happen like this? I don't know. Let's see if we can solve it. Okay, let's see if this fixes it. If I just detonate TNT here every once in a while. Let's see. I think it's growing too quickly. That's a problem. But it starts messing up around this. What's this amount of blocks? What's this amount of blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when it gets to the 5th block, let's push it down. Awesome. Let's see if this system works. So if I just clear this out, and now if I do this, is the timings correct? Alright, come on, generate the stone. Oh, that's the problem. These need to be normal pistons. Oops. Stop the machine. And it broke. That's fine. It's because I overextended it. Let's see. Alright, let's see if I replace these with normal pistons, what will happen? Will it work? Let's hope it does. the system has been reset, and now if we do this, let's hope it works. Come on. I don't want to see any hiccups until those reach the push limit. Okay, it seems to be just like a thing of time then. Why does it keep doing that? I don't understand. I've been clearing these blocks out. Why does it keep messing up like that? I couldn't seem to get Ilmango's cobblestone generator to work, so I downloaded the world, and now I'm going to be converting it into the moss farm that I wanted to make, and all of those other things on the moss farm. So it'll be pretty easy to convert this. All I need to make is a converting station here, where I'll automatically take the bone meal and automatically do all that stuff to make that stone into it. And I only need the top layer of this farm as well. I don't need all of this back. So let's start converting now. So I've removed all of the rest of the cobblestone generators. This should still work when I turn this on. Let's hope it does. Okay, let's see. And yep, this top layer is generating stone, as it should. Yeah, this looks correct. Yeah, that looks correct. Awesome. So now we just need to create the auto dispensing circuit. Well, it shouldn't be too hard. So I have a design that semi-works here. So you can see we've just taken an output from over there, and we're just bone mealing it here, and then that just breaks a block that's on top, and then that gets blown up as it normally would, and you can see that we're getting a mix of stone and those blocks that we want to farm down here. As let's just keep looking. There's an azalea bush, and then we've got some moss. Yep, we're getting everything that we want. The only problem is, we want it to happen on both sides, which might be a little trickier. And these middle blocks are just impossible to do. But you can see the kind of system that we've got here and how that works. The only problem is also we want to be able to get some bone meal back from this, so we might have to do some sort of collection system here. Maybe we could just put like water that floods across it every now and again, but the timing that would be tricky. This is the first part of the farm done though, because you can see that it is successfully producing things, and it's actually quite efficient of bone meal. I don't have a way to, I just realized I can do that. So now you can see that it only bone meals it every now and again, and you can see how it works now, can't you? So it just bone meals that random area there, and you can see, yeah, bone meal. And then the timing could be a little bit better. Maybe if I make it this one 4 ticks. I think that looks a bit better. More efficient. Yeah, I think that's more efficient. Okay. No, I think it was more efficient before. 1 tick. Let's see. Yeah, whatever. I'll make it more efficient in a bit. Now we just know that we've got a general concept that works. So I've mirrored it to the other side, and you can see that it is also producing moss and all of the drops. And we also get some stone from it because it doesn't go to the center. But, so yeah, we get a lot of items from this farm here. As you can see, it's pretty efficient. If I get a collection system down here, I might have to use hopper minecarts because of how quick it is. Let me just do this quickly. I don't know why I did that one there. Let's see, how quick do we get items? Are there any items that get stuck on top of the hopper for too long? No, it all seems to get in for hopper speed. So yeah, you can just connect this to a sorting system or whatever. But you get so many items from this that the seeds don't get picked up. So it's 6 items you get from this, 6 different items, unique items that you can get from this. The only problem is that there's some loss here. I'll figure out how to fix that soon. But as you can see, I've just linked up that same system, or not the same system, but the same timings of that system to this system here. And I think I'll be able to fix this just by adding some hopper minecarts underneath some stuff. So yeah. So I've made it less lossy by adding this hopper minecart underneath here, just like this. And you see that we're getting some stuff from here. And the thing is, you might think, oh no, they're gonna get stuck in there, but the thing is, they get pushed out by the pistons, and then they just fall off. And then the ones that do stay up the top there will get collected by the hopper minecarts. And then you can also see that these will be blocked off here, because you can have your bone meal storage in here, and that those will just get picked up by the hopper minecarts there as well. and you can see that it is mostly lossless. If I was to just do this would make it even more lossless, because you can see that now those just get picked up by the hopper minecarts underneath, and now you get most of the drops from it. So this gives you a combination of a lot of different types. And I think this is the final completion of it. If I just do this and add a little bit of a chest, you can see that you get a lot of items from this. And it's not that expensive to build. It's just one sorry, not duplicator. You can replace this with a duplicator, but I'll let you do that. It's just a very simple setup here with a TNT dispenser. This is timer circuitry, which was designed by Ilmango. All of this cobblestone was just duplicator was designed by generator was designed by Ilmango. I just modified it so that you can get the new moss and lush cave blocks from the new 1.17 snapshot. You will also still get cobblestone from this middle line of it. Yeah, all of the 1.17 new cave types will be able to be gotten from this and collected down at the bottom here. You can see that there's a bunch of backed up items here. That's just because I've let this run with nowhere for it to get sorted into. Now if you do this, let me just so this is how I'm evenly dividing the items. It's in between two blocks. So how I did that is this is how I did it. So all I needed to do was just place a rail, minecart with a hopper, then this, and then push it off the rail to destroy the rail, and make sure that it doesn't do that. One more try. Just do this. Push when it's on there, and then break, and then when you do that, it should evenly distribute it. So then we just close this off, and I believe I can just put a hopper here. Let's see. Yes, and that will now evenly distribute it. So now I just got to place this here and this here, and now that will evenly distribute this across both sides. So yeah, awesome. Now we just need to create the auto composting system. Because if you remember, what I was talking about here is that you just have like an auto dropper, just like this. Give me 1 second. So now we have an auto dropper, and I've just got to place in some bone meal, just to show you that it works. It's just a simple auto dropper circuit. You can use any auto dropper circuit. So now, do this. This will. Did I do something wrong here? Let me try again. Does this need to be not full? Okay, yeah, it needs to not be full. And then it's automatically dispensing the bone meal. Oh, it's a dispenser. It needs to be a dropper. Oops. Just gotta quickly do this to rectify my mistake. It is now a dropper, so now if I just put the bone meal in, it will automatically drop that bone meal up, as you can see, and that will go through this system and into my splitting system and down into these right here. So I've added this sorting system here. I didn't realize that this was the void here. So how it works is that you just have a sorting system here, just one of Impulse's design, just like this. And then this will go to here, and then you just connect this to this. I didn't realize this was the void, so I can't do that right here. Just connect those, and then into the auto dropper, and then that will go up to the auto bone mealing thing, so then that makes it completely automatic. So you just siphon out one of the items that you don't want. This is completely optional. So yeah, this is the farm that I have made. I have to thank Ilmango for designing, not specifically for me, but just for designing this stone generator so I can make this automatic. So now, if I turn this on, you can see that it automatically gets those blocks that we need from that we got from those lush caves, as well as the cobblestone, and that completely makes it. It's not fully automatic. I believe it's semi-automatic because you don't get enough bone meal back. Oh yeah, this is the on-off switch here, and if you want to refuel the bone meal dispensers, you just want to go and put stuff into these hoppers if that wasn't clear enough already. And also you just want to link these up to like an auto dropping system or something that puts them into this here, which would be pretty easy. Otherwise you can just collect stuff from in here. It doesn't produce that much from in here, so you can just grab those anyway. Alright. So I fixed a few issues with the farm. One where it wasn't picking up the items quick enough, so this is just a simple system where it just picks up the items properly. I also forgot to mention that if you're going to link it up to this system with the auto dropper, you need to compost it first after you, before you've done it. But I can't really do that because I forgot that this is the void in this world. So yeah, you'd have it like this, where it would compost the ones you want, and instead of having it connected to this chest, which is what I've added here for just all the drops, is that you connect this chest to the composter, just like that or whatever. Except you'd have like an item filter like we had here, just down there, and we connect it to a system that auto dispenses it up here to this system where it evenly splits it into these two things. I've also added these two chests just so you can refill the bone meal manually a little bit easier. Otherwise the farm is identical. I also, say that these also need to be linked up to some to an auto dropper system or a sorting system or something like that. These are just here to catch the excess from here, maybe make them more accessible, I don't know. You just need to create like a hopper line like this or something, where it goes into maybe a chest that you can access, or I don't know, something like that, just because I haven't really thought about this system here. I mainly built this just for myself, so yeah. I just made a little improvement where now all of these pistons will extend here, and hopefully they don't get blown up, so let's just do a little test here. So they retract, and now if I turn the farm on, like that, let's see, do these blow up? Let's hope not. It doesn't look like it's bone mealing properly. I wonder why that is. Ah, it's because these aren't independent of each other. So what I need to do is this. Just run a redstone line out here, and it looks like I need to do this. Make it just a bit bigger. There was probably a better way of doing this, but I'm only really building this for myself, so because I doubt anyone will actually use this farm. Why is that linking up now? You know what, I'll just try and make it better. Now if I switch it on with this button here, or lever, sorry, it should now start producing it properly. Let's see. Yes, that looks like it's working correctly. Now it looks like it's not. What is happening here? Why is this happening? What is this? Why is this happening like this? Are the timings incorrect? So, I have just changed the system up a little bit, and you can see how it is now functioning as intended. It has this weird issue in a few of the old worlds where, because I've done a few backups on this, where the lava replaces the water. I've added these chests here to the bone meal. I've added this little system here, but just remember that you need to compost it before it goes in there. So those chests for doing the bone meal, and you can see that it's all working perfectly fine right now. I've made the system a little bit more compact over here. It does interfere with the hoppers a little bit, but it's fine. I just need to do some more things to improve this, but as you can see, because there's the obsidian needs to be a bit bigger, and I make sure that you add a chest at the top of this so you can refill it with TNT. Otherwise, you can make a TNT duplicator, because it uses a fair bit of TNT for this farm, and a duplicator would make more economic sense, and I'm just doing that right now. I've also made this system down here, which will make the items get picked up properly, because otherwise we don't have enough speed for that. So I've added a chest here so you can pick up the items from that area, and I remember doing this before, but the world kind of got a little bit corrupted, but I need to link it up down to there in a second. I've now linked it up down to this sorting system down, well, not sorting system, this chest down here, and you can see it's producing pretty quickly. It does use a lot of hoppers, so you can replace it with a water stream if you want. I didn't really have the motivation to do that though. I've now added more hoppers so that it doesn't get bogged down in here. So not bogged down, sorry. So it doesn't Hopper minecart doesn't fill up too quickly. And anyway, thank you for watching this video. As you can see, it is producing a lot of items, and I'll see you next time.